Behind every successful person is a family that believes in them, supports them, and lays the necessary foundations for them to progress on the right path. Ensuring our children's success is not only about providing them with love and support, but also about equipping them to handle the challenges of life. So, how can we guide our children through this process? In this video, we will explore the steps we can take to lead our children to success. With the recommendations of child development experts, feedback from successful adults, and the light of scientific research, we will discover how to best unlock your child's potential. Let's take the first step together in building a solid foundation for our children, making them happy, confident, and successful individuals. This video will focus on critical strategies and inspirational suggestions to help parents and educators raise their children in a healthy and successful way. We want to make the best preparation for our children's future, but we always need information and guidance on this journey. Raising children requires focusing not only on their physical needs, but also on their emotional, mental, and social development. Therefore, it is important that we adopt a variety of strategies and approaches to help our children unlock their full potential and make a positive contribution to the world. This video will cover the basic principles of raising children and provide concrete suggestions that parents can use in their daily lives. Let's not forget that each parent and child is unique, so everyone must find their own way. However, some universal principles and strategies can be beneficial for everyone. Are you ready? So let's explore together how we can guide our children towards a healthy, happy, and successful future. As parents, we want our children to grow up successfully. However, one of the most important factors affecting our children's success is what kind of model we are for them. Our positive behaviors are the first and most powerful examples from which our children will learn. That's why it's so important to act as a positive model. Being a positive model starts with teaching our children the difference between right and wrong. We need to model our own behavior to teach them core values such as empathy, honesty, respect, and tolerance. Children learn through observation and imitate their parents' behavior. Therefore, as parents, we must carefully observe our own behavior and strive to set a positive example for our children. For example, if we want our children to be confident and not afraid to take risks, we ourselves must take safe steps and face our fears. If we want our children to be sensitive to empathy and tolerance, we must also be understanding and tolerant of others. Being a positive model is also about teaching our children to live life in a loving way. Showing them a positive attitude and a curiosity and excitement about life encourages them to follow their own dreams and deal with challenges. Acting as a positive model increases our children's self-esteem, improves their emotional intelligence, and allows them to become more understanding and respectful individuals towards others. One of the important steps for our children to grow up successfully is to support their self-confidence. Self-confidence allows children to be confident in themselves, believe in their own abilities, and cope with the challenges they will face throughout their lives. Therefore, as parents, we must strive to improve the self-esteem of our children and encourage them. There are a few important steps we can take to support our children's self-esteem. First, we must nurture them with love and acceptance. Feeling that our children love and value themselves helps them develop self-confidence. We need to make time for them, take care of them, and take care of their emotional needs. In addition, it is important to recognize the talents and achievements of our children. By encouraging them and celebrating their achievements, we increase their belief in their own abilities and potential. We need to help them deal with their failures and be motivated to do better. Let's not forget that every failure is a learning opportunity, and we must allow our children to take advantage of these opportunities. Finally, using positive language and maintaining a positive attitude is an effective way to boost our children's self-esteem. We must remind them that they are strong, that they can overcome any challenge, and that they always have support. We need to help them deal with negative feelings of self-perception and doubt. Parenting plays a critical role in preparing our children for adulthood. As part of this role, it is important to instill in our children the habit of taking responsibility. Taking responsibility allows children to gain independence in doing their own work and making decisions. This is a fundamental step for their future success. Getting into the habit of taking responsibility starts with allowing our children to take on and carry out small tasks in their daily lives. For example, assigning tasks such as organizing their room, feeding pets, or helping their younger siblings improves their sense of responsibility. These tasks allow our children to be confident in their own abilities and develop empathy for helping others. In addition, giving our children opportunities to make decisions is also important in instilling the habit of taking responsibility. For example, small decisions such as choosing their own clothes or making a choice on the dinner menu increase our children's self-esteem and make them feel confident. These decisions help prepare our children to make bigger and more important decisions in the future. Instilling the habit of taking responsibility also helps our children develop the ability to collaborate with others. Activities such as working on group projects or working together on household chores allow our children to communicate and collaborate effectively with others. This, in turn, improves their social skills and empathy abilities. An important factor in the successful upbringing of our children is fostering the habit of setting goals. Goal setting helps our children identify what they want to achieve in their lives and plan how to reach those objectives. This increases their motivation, keeps them focused, and encourages them to improve themselves. The goal-setting process helps our children get to know themselves and understand their wants, passions, and goals. This process allows them to identify their values and priorities and act accordingly. Understanding what our children want to achieve in life allows them to trust themselves and look to the future with more hope. Goal setting also helps our children develop habits of self-discipline and responsibility. Making an effort to achieve the goals they set allows them to learn to manage their time effectively. This improves their organizational skills and helps them track their success in a planned and systematic manner. Setting goals increases our children's motivation and helps them realize their own potential. At the same time, striving to achieve their goals allows them to experience feelings of accomplishment and increase their self-esteem. Each success increases our children's self-confidence and encourages them to set bigger goals in the future. An important factor for our children to grow up successfully is to encourage creative thinking and problem-solving skills. Creative thinking helps our children come up with new ideas, find alternative solutions, and think flexibly. Problem-solving skills, on the other hand, help our children solve the challenges they face and cope with new situations. These skills help our children overcome any challenges they will face throughout their lives. We can use a variety of strategies to encourage creative thinking and problem-solving skills. For example, we can encourage our children to use their imagination. We can offer them the opportunity to do a variety of arts and crafts activities. In addition, activities such as games and puzzle games also encourage creativity and develop problem-solving skills. It is also important to encourage our children to think from different perspectives. We must offer them the opportunity to encounter various problems and find different solutions. This allows them to think flexibly and develop problem-solving skills. At the same time, it improves their critical thinking skills and helps them make their own decisions. Encouraging creative thinking and problem-solving skills increases our children's self-esteem. Their experience in achieving success and overcoming challenges boosts their self-confidence and motivates them to achieve greater goals. In addition, creative thinking and problem-solving skills improve our children's emotional intelligence and allow them to communicate more effectively with others. It is very important to support the physical and mental health of our children so that they grow up successfully. Physical health helps our children meet their bodily needs, be energetic and active, and adopt a healthy lifestyle. Mental health, on the other hand, helps our children meet their emotional needs, cope with stress, and build healthy relationships. To support physical health, we must encourage our children to adopt a healthy lifestyle. This includes exercising regularly, eating a balanced diet, and getting enough sleep. Exercise improves our children's physical health, allows them to discharge their energy, and reduces stress. A balanced diet, on the other hand, ensures that their bodies get the nutrients they need and supports a healthy growth and development process. Adequate sleep protects our children's mental and physical health, allowing them to focus and learn. To support mental health, we must encourage our children to recognize their emotional needs. We need to support them in expressing their feelings and understanding the feelings of others. In addition, we must help them develop their skills to cope with stress. This allows them to learn how to deal with stressful situations and react in a healthy way. In addition, we must help them build healthy relationships. Trusting and supportive relationships strengthen our children's emotional well-being and support them through difficult times. Failure is an inevitable part of life. Although a life full of successes is desired, failures also have an important role in human development and the learning process. Therefore, instilling in our children the skills to cope with failure is critical for them to develop in a healthy way and cope with the challenges they will face throughout their lives. The ability to cope with failure allows our children to tackle any challenges they will face in their lives. This skill helps them cope with stress, stay motivated to achieve their goals, and learn from negative experiences. Gaining the ability to cope with failure increases our children's self-esteem and allows them to maintain their self-confidence. To gain the skills to cope with failure, we must teach our children to handle negative experiences in a positive way. Failure is not something they should question their personal worth or abilities. Rather, it is an experience that they should see as a learning opportunity. Therefore, we must encourage our children to analyze their failures and understand what went wrong. In addition, we must teach our children how to deal with their failures. This should allow them to express negative emotions and develop strategies for coping with stress. We must teach our children that their failures are an opportunity for them to improve themselves and that they should try harder instead of giving up. We should also encourage asking for help and receiving support from others. Thank you for sharing your time with us today by watching this video. Raising children is one of the most important and challenging tasks of the parenting journey. However, we can take some steps to make this process more effective and efficient. Today, we've covered some of these steps and focused on the keys to raising a successful child. Each of us wants our children to grow up in the best possible way and maximize their potential. However, there is no one right way to achieve this. Every child is different and has unique needs. Therefore, instead of a single formula, flexibility, understanding, and a loving approach are required to raise a successful child. The strategies we're covering today show different ways to support our children to succeed. However, when implementing these strategies, it is important that each of us adapts them appropriately to our own family dynamics and the characteristics of our children. This helps us to recognize the individual needs of our children and to support their development in the best possible way. By watching this video and joining us, you have taken an important step for the future of our children. Remember that we are all in this together in the journey of parenthood, and we are here to support each other. I wish all of us a healthy, happy, and successful future. Stay healthy.